Let's try that again. Hey, folks, what's going on? It's me, Andrew Westmoreland, back again with yet another stream. I have a lot of stories lined up today. They should be really interesting. Some good, some bad, some weird and hilarious. Let's see. It is roughly 4:32. So let's see what we could do here. It is roughly. Okay, audio check is good. Good. All right. One more thing. Show that. And let's do. Okay, yeah, it's playing. It's just really low. Okay. All right, so let's get into it. If you haven't heard, the Pentagon, ran by Pete, Secretary of War, Pete Hegseth, has put out new requirements, essentially, that all the reporters and journalists have to abide by. Okay. Apparently, they said, no, we're not doing this. So let's get into some of this. Dozens of reporters from nearly all major news agencies cleared out their offices today at the Pentagon before turning in their press badges together at 4 p.m. After every news outlet besides one refused to sign a pledge Tuesday from Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, agreeing to, well, it's really War Secretary now, agreeing to new rules and restrictions imposed by the Pentagon Press Corps. Yeah, it's ABC. You've got a whole bunch of them, including Fox, CBS, ABC, Reuters, AP, Vox. Is that Vox or Voice of VOA, Voice of America? Voice of America is government funded. It's like literally the government one, so I don't know why they would be. They don't really have a choice to be there, but I guess I don't know. Okay. What else we got? Close that one. This is purportedly a video of them leaving the Pentagon, refusing to sign the agreement. Look at them all proud and snooty, too. Look at that. Wow. Here's another picture. Journalists who cover the Pentagon had to choose today between signing a pledge that would that would make it impossible to do independent journalism and turning in their Pentagon press badges. Almost all of them turned in their badges and left the building. Okay. To me, this is a no-brainer. It's just super easy. It's really, really easy to make a decision here. You are not required by law as a journalist or as any entity to have access to the Pentagon. The Pentagon is the war/defense arm of the United States of America. Let's just be real here. There is a lot of privileged information there, a lot of classified information, top secret information. You're going to have access to people that are very important to the security of this nation and the survival of this nation, the success and general success of this nation. So the fact that these people are so snooty and aren't saying didn't agree to this, bye. You don't need access to these facilities. Same thing during other administrations and other years. These White House press conferences in the press room. I never understood, like, why do they tolerate this nonsense? They don't have to be there. There is no legal requirement for them to be there. They are there at the pleasure of the president, of the administration. If they say no, thank you, we'll do our press conferences whenever we want, or we just say never. We will never talk to the press. They do not have to. It is not required by law. In fact, the only way that they are required to talk to the public would be during the State of the Union addresses. So, yeah, I'm not. I'm not on the side of the quote unquote free press because most of these people all hate Trump anyway. They are diehard Democrats and leftists, far leftists, and this idea that they are somehow these bastions of truth and neutrality and unbiased media reporting is just that hasn't been true in a very long time. Okay, it's just not. It's not true at all. Mm, what is happening with the president here? Hold on, let me pop to this. What is he talking about? Okay. Okay. Sure. Okay. So he's just I mean, he's having a press conference as I probably missed a lot of this, but let me continue on with what I was doing here. All right, let's drop out of that. Okay, let's go to our next segment here. Um yeah, let's do this one. So, breaking DC judge. I don't know if it's breaking anymore, but DC Judge Kendra Briggs has allowed the two teens, in quotes, in quotations. I don't know what that means. Are they not teenagers? Who jumped Edward Big Balls Corstein to avoid jail and sentenced them to simple probation, stating her job is to rehabilitate, not punish. Okay. Um, yeah, incredibly unjust. Bilbo Baggins says Insurrection Act should be invoked on our judiciary alone. Yeah. Mm. So, yet again, we have one of these situations where these people are allowed to. These judges have so much power; it's insane, and they should be held to a higher standard. They should be required by law to follow the law. This idea that a judge can arbitrarily say, no, we're not going to prosecute this, or, case dismiss, summary judgment and all these different things, and ways that judges have this extreme amount of authority over cases is something that we need to look at as a society. It's just not acceptable. It's just really not. I mean, if this dude got the ever living crap beat out of him, there's blood from his face all over himself, and they got probation for felony assault. You should be in jail for like 1 year to 5 years, depending on, the severity of the injuries to this man. We shouldn't be allowing this. And then there's the racial component. He's like blonde. He's like one of those. Yeah, I mean that's a blonde haired white young man. She's black. The guys that attacked him were black. It's like there's clearly a racial component here that yet again we keep running into. So let's look at this other one. It's a Piers Morgan uncensored segment. So let's see how ridiculous this one is. Is that even a woman? I'm pretty sure this is a man. And what's going on with the nails? Nothing this bitch is saying makes any sense. And is being ignorant. I'm a powerhouse. I'm a powerhouse. I can't be racist. What do you mean everyone can be a racist? Blossom. So it is a trans person. Okay. Yeah. So again, this is what I'm talking about. We have a serious racism problem in this country, and it's not the traditional way that we've been uh, brought into thinking that, oh my gosh, it's just white people always being hateful and evil and racist, and they hate blacks and Hispanics and Jews and Asians. Excuse me. It's like, no, it's actually quite the opposite. It is black people predominantly that are extremely racist toward whites and Asians even. And this is the product yet again of this extreme propagandizing that we have seen probably for upwards of 15 years on social media, but specifically on things like Facebook. Um, People are radicalized to the extreme. They are kept in these echo chambers and filter bubbles. They spread misinformation, disinformation, and actual just lies, adult lies, blood libel even. I mean, these things are blood libel at a certain point. When you keep lying about certain groups of people, certain ethnicities, certain races, certain religions, certain demographics, it's blood libel. It is modern blood libel. These people are trying to get people killed. They are making up these lies and these slanderous lies, blood libel, against, like I just said, those certain demographics. And the effect is you're radicalizing people so much that eventually people start thinking it's okay to use violence against these people because, oh my gosh, there's an actual genocide happening. Oh my gosh, they're all Nazis. Oh my gosh, they're literally killing us. It's just none of this is true. It's none of it has been true the entire time. And yet again, another endless example of absurd buffoonery. Endless buffoonery. It's a statement that's just made in a vacuum that is not actually explaining anything, and not once in this segment does this person uh even describe how. Again, it's just a statement. You can't just say things without any kind of evidence or any kind of basis. Absolutely absurd. Insane state that we're in right now. Mm, mm, mm. All right. Let me go into. I won't need that. Get rid of that. Okay. Now I have various separate stores I want to get into. So let me just start going through these. This is Mitch McConnell. He falls pretty hard. It looks like something's wrong with his leg or knee, and he's trying to walk it off, and he can't. It almost looks like she. Wait a minute! I didn't even notice that. They're laughing. They're snickering. Listen, what's funny about this? There's nothing funny about this. I don't understand. Why are they there? An old man fell. Like, this is what we're talking about. This is the state of what we're dealing with. I have zero love for Mitch McConnell. Okay. Um, the old turtle man needs to retire. He's clearly not physically fit to be in office. I strongly believe that we need to have competency tests. We need to have IQ tests. And then we also need to have health screenings for these people that are running in office, especially for federal office. If you are not physically fit to do the job, physically and mentally, you got to go. Sorry, you're not eligible anymore. Your seat is now open. It's really that simple. It's not complicated at all. But the fact remains here that this gentleman, ancient man, I think he's in his 80s, fell. There's nothing funny about that. He could literally break his hip and die. Like, it could get infected. He'll never heal. And he'll die. And they're sitting there laughing. They think it's funny. There's nothing funny about this. This is incredibly sad. This is a problem. Okay. Why is he in office still? This is not a laughing matter. All right, let's go to the next one. This one is talking about all immigrants overpaying for houses using taxpayer-provided welfare. And this is apparently it was perfectly legal for immigrants to get go away. Really? Is this what we're doing now? That's really annoying. Okay. FHA loans. Immigrants without permanent residency, including HB1 visa holders, were eligible for FHA loans. As soon as that stopped, all of a sudden, it dropped. Why are we giving these people our money when they're not even supposed to be here? Like, I don't understand this. To me, this isn't complicated at all. This is pretty easy to understand. You shouldn't be giving people who don't belong in a space your resources. There's no benefit to this. There's none whatsoever. But yet again, here we are dealing with this. I don't get it. I don't understand it, folks. I don't. It's like, if somebody breaks into your house, okay. Hell, even let's not even say that, right? Let's just say these were legal immigrants. They're allowed in for whatever reason. H1B, which is like the work visa. They're like specialized, right? These are supposed to be the high skilled visa holders. Let's just say it was that, right? And they come in, and so we allow somebody into our house. This is a guest. Hey man, you can come stay a couple nights. You're doing this great work on my property, and let's just save you some money. You don't have to get a hotel. It's fine. And for whatever reason, someone else in the house who has access to the funds is just like giving them money for something. It's like something that wasn't agreed upon by everybody. It's like, no, we're not doing that. No one authorized this. So I'm just like, come on, man. Here we go. All right. Let's look at the next one here. Oh, geez. All right. This one's really dark. So if, you can't handle really bad stuff, like, here we go. Uh, scalped. A 5-year-old. What the hell, man? This is crazy. It won't happen. It's gone. I'm sorry. You said you don't hear it, or you do hear it. It should be playing. Not that you want to hear this. Ugh. This is hold on one second. It's possible I'm retarded. Okay, I'll play this again then. Let's reset this segment.
Literally saw the worst thing ever. Like,
And Tavia Kinnebrew, a mother, heartbroken and pleading for justice. Police say her 5-year-old daughter was beaten, scalped, and sexually assaulted. The people that did it, they believe, are a 9-year-old boy and a 10-year-old girl.
I saw my daughter unrecognizable.
Kinnebrew says she dropped her daughter off with a family member
can't.
on September 13th. Somehow, the 5-year-old got outside. And the next thing the mother knows, her little girl is being treated by paramedics. Police say the brutal attack happened in a field near East 148th Street and St. Clair Avenue.
Her hair was scalped from her head. She had bruises and blood all over her body. Her eyes was filled with blood. Her lips and mouth was filled with blood. Her nails had dirt, debris of dirt stuck in it.
19 News spoke to Kinnebrew last week, nearly a month after the attack.
I have
She's
a lot
still
of
wondering
questions.
how and why this could have happened. The Cuyahoga County Prosecutor's
lot of
Office
questions.
charging the children with some adult-like crimes, attempted murder, rape, kidnapping, and strangulation. Kinnebrew telling us her daughter is left emotionally and physically hurt.
I want her to just to be somewhat of a normal 5-year-old again.
The prosecutor's office says they are still going through evidence and getting new information. Our team reached out to Kinnebrew's lawyer for comment on these charges, but have not heard back. For 19 News, I'm Aria Janelle.
Yeah. So yeah, basically if you're just tuning in, it's a story in Cleveland. These young kids, elementary school age, attacked this like kindergarten age girl. I don't understand. I don't know that there's like something completely warped in it's in the zeitgeist, it's in the ether, that the fabric of reality, the matrix, whatever you want to call it. There is like this darkness and sickness that has just been permeating, and it's been growing and growing for years and years and generations. And it didn't used to be like this. Yes, you do have these crimes that pop up from time to time that are just so unspeakable, and you're like, why would somebody do this? But it's becoming more and more prevalent. I'm also curious of what's the race of the attackers. I guarantee you same race as a little girl. They were probably black kids. And why? Who taught them that? Who taught them that you just snatch up this little child, significantly smaller than you, and brutalize it that way? Not just beating it and ripping her hair out, but then also sexually assaulting her, raping her. A small child. Children raping children. It's just like you're the brain, like I'm saying it and I'm thinking and I'm like my brain is just like having a hard time. It just doesn't make sense, right? It's just like, how did we get here? Lance Corporal veteran says he had a cousin and I went to jail for doing that at age 12. Sheesh, man. Yeah, that's rough. Our society needs help. You know, we need serious help. All right, let's go to the next one. Something not nearly as heavy as that. Let me see what I can do. I need to figure out my screens better. Let's see, is that one even? That's not any better. You'd think I would have this ahead of time, but all right, here we go.
No. And do you think you really have
So the segment is basically Jennifer Lopez's failed marriages and relationships. She has been engaged 6 times and married 4. And I think the question was, does she think, well, let's just listen.
No. And do you think you really have experienced loving someone?
Yes.
You have?
Yeah.
And when you can't get that love back,
What I learned, it's not that I'm not lovable, it's that they're not capable.
they can't love.
They don't have it in them.
They
They
have
need to appreciate the little person inside of
They
them.
have
They
little
need to
to
love
give.
them. Yeah.
You've been in relationships with
And they
people.
gave me what they had.
Right, but
They
it's not
gave me
enough.
all of it. Every time.
But it's this much. It's
All
a
the
little bit.
rings, all the things I could ever want.
Right.
They tried to give me the houses, the rings, the marriage, all of it. But
They didn't love you
they didn't,
and didn't know you.
and I didn't love myself.
I don't believe it. Come on, man. You can just see it in her eyes. Like, come on, man. You're full of shit. You are lying to yourself and you're lying to the public. You know goddamn well, excuse me, that it's you. It's entirely you. You don't know how to be a good wife. Probably incredibly selfish, very narcissistic, self-centered, probably contributes nothing. You see all those memes and pictures over the years of her husband. Oh God, what's his name? He played Batman in one of the movies. A couple of them, actually. Why can I not think of his name? What the hell's wrong with me? Ben Affleck. You seen Ben Affleck in these memes looking a hot mess and completely depressed around her, smoking and just looking completely disheveled because she's probably a bitch. Pulling it up right now. Yeah. I'm trying to get a good one on Facebook. Can I just not click it? I have to go through. Seriously. But you can kind of see this. Let me blow this up more. The memes of him just like, bro. It's just like, obviously, it's like obviously, man. Like, I'm sure he did remarry. I'm sure he did. It's just one of those things. Like, actors in general, they don't usually do well together because to be a successful actor at that level, you have to be like very narcissistic. Pretty much anything I've ever heard is you're not going to get actors at that level unless.
No. And you think you really have.
So, pathetic. Oh, geez. Okay, what is this? What is this? Sperm colors and what they mean. God help us, and I apologize in advance for this segment because now I'm.
Let's talk about what your sperm color means. And yes, ladies.
What do you mean? What are these colors? What? What is this? I'm scared. I'm legitimately scared here.
You should pay attention to this too. White or gray, that means healthy sperm. That's what we want, men. Yes. Now, if it's clear, that could actually
Gray.
mean a low sperm count or that you just released. Yellow could mean multiple things. You're missing some vitamins, dehydration,
Why is it so
or
dark?
infection.
Wait a minute. Wait. Can we just stop for a second and ask a question? Okay, listen. I understand she's doing a thing, right? But why did she have to put so much color into it?
Now, if you see green, that is a cry for help.
Okay, if it's green, like you need to go to the hospital. You have syphilis or something. Like I don't know what to tell you. Like you're having some serious
That
problems.
means go
man.
see the doctor ASAP. Brown semen, that usually means old blood from an injury or an infection. Pink or red, that is fresh blood. Please go see the doctor ASAP as well. That is a cry for help. Black semen.
Wait. Okay, listen. If it's black, I don't know what to tell you. You're just dying. You're just dying. If it's black, you're dying. I don't know what to tell you. Like that's.
Is one of the rarest colors that you should see, and that means a serious condition is going on. Go see the doctor. Your semen
Go straight to the emergency room.
color is definitely going to
Holy
tell you
crap.
about your health, so please pay attention. And ladies, always be on the lookout.
All right, I wasn't prepared for this, but okay. Alrighty. That was interesting. Okay. I've been kind of rushing through a lot of these today, but I didn't want to I'm not streaming for 2 hours. I'm probably going to keep it under an hour today. So there's a couple things I wanted to talk about. I did not live stream, but if you checked my channel recently, I've been dropping a couple of videos. They are not full normal quality because I was on the road and it's streaming from my busted laptop. It's a decent laptop, but laptop cameras always suck. It gets the point across of the theme of these videos. So what I would like to do, I want to follow up on that really disturbing story from yesterday. Hold on one second. I didn't prepare myself for this one because I didn't think I would have time, but I completely flew through those stories. Where is it at? Oh, it'll be on my profile. Stand by. I bookmarked it. Where is it? Where is it? I probably hit like or something. It's kind of annoying. I'm sorry. I apologize. I usually have this stuff ready. Okay. My likes are private. Okay. There's a couple of things here. So this was about the furry that was on streaming live on Twitch to thousands of viewers. Not only was this dude is a furry. Yeah, Lance Corporal veteran. So are you responding to the are you responding to that previous segment? Oh, black. Okay. You're talking about the different colors. Okay. If y'all did not see my video, I highly encourage it, but I also want to say, honestly, fair warning, it's pretty rough. It's one of these videos and one of these topics. I'm like, this stuff is pretty gross. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to pop it open. All right, share screen. Okay. Yeah, this one here in the top left. What's crazy too, if you look at my view count, I get no views on the videos and streams, but on the shorts, I'm getting thousands of views. I don't understand this stuff. I really don't understand how this works at all. But anyway, look at this video on the top left. If you want, it is incredibly upsetting. This is the gentleman. This is who is doing this little baby furry in a diaper with a pacifier. This is a grown-ass man, 32 years old. Okay. What are we doing here? So the update is they did ban him. Twitch did ban this. I'm trying to be polite, gentleman. Apparently they have baby fur cons, baby fur conventions. He was banned. No. Yes. He looks like a true Christian God warrior. Yes, absolutely. This is what Christians look like. No. This gentleman, again, trying to be polite, he was just banned from Twitch. He was also suspended off of X.com. See, this is why I try not to scroll, because this is, you know what? I'm gonna show it anyway. Just be fair warned, this is nasty stuff. I'm not gonna like zoom into a lot of this, but these are grown adults wearing diapers and stuff. They do this stuff in public. I mean, this is the level of degeneracy we're talking about here. Let me bring this back up as I scroll. You got to be really careful with the stuff on X, because there's no filter. They're allowed to post whatever they want. Nah, you're good, man. Here we go. Somebody, yeah, here's a screen of it. He just got banned. Yeah, he was banned. So essentially, there's so much more to this. There's a whole Kiwi Farms thing, which I wasn't really familiar with Kiwi Farms. I did a little research. I was like, oh, this is cool. It's like an alternative to Reddit, right? Not quite. It's a little bit more, how should I say, controversial than that. But let me see if I can find the thread. I thought I had this up and ready. You know what? Actually, I have it on. See, this is why you prep before you do stuff like this. I apologize again. All right, I have it pulled up. I don't believe anything on here was graphic. It was all censored, and because the content obviously is not appropriate. There are several conventions where they destroyed a hotel. In fact, my fiance works in the hotel industry, and it is known when the furries come in town. Actually, they had a furry convention here in Pittsburgh recently, and it is known. You know, they put out to the staff that this is going to be a weird one, and you need to be aware that they're going to make some weird requests. There are certain rules and regulations. Some things they will allow, some things they won't allow. It is very well known that some of them will try to ask for litter boxes. Some of them will try to do like other weird stuff. But it is known, like they smell. A lot of these people smell. They have hygiene issues. They don't know how to bathe properly. You have to understand there's a lot of overlap with mental illness and autism and stuff like that. Like these people are, most of them have something. I'm not trying to be rude. Like I honestly, most of my online friends are furries or furry adjacent. I'm serious. So I know a lot about this community. I don't participate, but I know about a lot of their behavior. So, man, it's crazy. The whole fursuiting stuff, and you know, the fursuits usually smell. They're pretty dirty. Yeah, it's, and then you get into the sexual component, which it's just like, bro, that's too much for me. Yeah. Yeah, apparently they have to what's the word? It's not victim maxing, it's like peacock maxing, basically. Like they are maximizing their stats on how extreme they could be. And that's all a lot of them are. Like they get bored with like regular vanilla kink, I guess, and they have to like up it to something to the extreme. It's just it's insane, bro. Listen, man, y'all are hilarious. A prosthetic spine. You know, I'm done here. All right. Fair warning. When I'm looking at this stuff, this is pretty dark. I'm not going to do a super deep dive. I'm sure you can find other people who are going to do that. Plus, this is a live stream. I don't know how much I could actually get into, but this is the gentleman. Again, I'm trying to be polite. I mean, look at the little sticker, "Baby on board." He has that on a vehicle. He has a diaper. I'm sorry, it's not a diaper. That is briefs tattooed on his wrist. He has it with a cup. He clearly got really fat. He used to be normal. He got fat. I'm fat, so whatever, but I'm sorry. There you go. Put the chat over there. Non-binary. I'm just going to kind of scroll through some of this. Again, I'm not going to do a deep dive. I will actually. I'll post this link in chat if you would like to look at it. Just fair warning, this is like completely fucked. Okay, it's completely fucked. This gentleman's name is Tyler Brian Jewart. That's a really interesting last name. Again, we're not going to read all of this, but apparently this is a picture of him when he was little. The general consensus or the general gist of this article that this person put together is that he supposedly was abused or something as a kid, and he had suppressed his childhood, and then he's using regression to go back and try to heal from his past issues by doing this weird fetish stuff as a baby fur, as what they call cubs. I mean, all this is in here, so if you want to look at it, oh my god! Again, I think this is on his YouTube. Yeah, and I was looking at some of this the other day in the video. I mean, look at the crap that's on here, man. Would I bang your fursona? It's a little child in like little skimpy draws. Tidy whities are so hot. And he's drooling. Like, look at the furry at a nude beach. Remember, this is a toddler, is the fursona, is what they call it. The character he created is a toddler. This is very sexual. He's a pedophile. I think it's very obvious. He has diaper earrings. Or boys' undies earrings. Like, what is... He has actual child's underwear. Yeah. I mean, this is pretty obvious, right?
Undies goes in that category, and I would argue that undies is a very large one. There's a community on, like, Twitter and in the, like, furry sphere, right? That transcends Twitter into like Telegram and like other forms for undies. It's very I think it's because it's just simple enough to fly under the radar, right? Where like you can express it publicly. You don't have to like, you're not going horny on main.
Fly under the radar,
right? You don't need to reserve it to your AD specifically, but it's still in that realm of like there's something sexually charged about it. In this grand scheme of
So, I mean, he admits, I mean, it's all in here. Like, again, I'm not going to do a super long deep dive, but it's all in here basically admitting that he's a pedophile. I mean, it's pretty obvious, you know. And then he like backtracks when he gets, this is years ago. This dude has been out for years and has been pretty popular online. Like, he has a following. And he's rebranded several times because it was very obvious that he was basically just doing pedophile shit out in the open. And again, all this is available for you to, I'm just scrolling. I mean, these are some of his avatars. Like that's a toddler. I don't know why it won't load. It's a simple picture, but you could see it right in the middle. And then the little sippy cup. Like, this is his avatar. Pissing fetish. She's into that stuff. I just like these people. He's sick. He needs to be locked up. Oh yeah, and then as it gets later in this, he just all of a sudden it becomes trans and he starts dressing it up as a girl. I think he's still on YouTube. Let me check. And I don't want to search it on my main account, so I'm going to switch an account real quick. Yes, I have infinite accounts. Don't ask why. Because I don't want my algorithm all jacked up. It's still here. It's still here, man. This one right here. My nephew goes onto those furry avatar virtual chat rooms and makes fun of them. Good. Now, like I said, like I have furry friends, and it's like a running joke, right? So, the group of furries that I hang out with online in chat rooms and stuff is on Discord and stuff. They don't have fursuits. They're not those types. And in fact, we make fun of those types. But you know, they have like avatars and stuff, and they pretty much leave it at that. You know, any virtual world that you can have like an avatar, they'll have like a furry avatar. That's as far as I take it. but it's like, I don't know, man. Like, yeah, I don't know about that. I would disagree that those are straight fire. All right. Somehow this is still on YouTube. I don't know why they are not banning this person. I'm just going to scroll through some of their stuff. Yeah, it's still on here. Here he goes into his piss stuff, adding piss to movie titles. I showed this the other day. This baby game traumatized me, and it's like a baby that's naked and playing with underwear or something. Like I don't. At a certain time, we just have to say, like, obviously this guy has to let go. In Minecraft. Yeah, in Minecraft. Well, that's the thing is they'll do this. They'll say this crap, and it's all a joke or it's just a game or, oh, it's comedy. It's like, dude, this is not comedy. You're very clearly into weird, creepy stuff. It just keeps like, look at this. I'm not even gonna click. I can't click on this. I don't know what's in here. But again, remember, this is a furry. This is a baby avatar. This is supposed to be a toddler. And his channel is still up. Oh my god, that's a censor. I have to scroll. Like, this is live, like, and it's on his page. I don't. I'm sorry. What does that say? Ass wine? And then it goes back to normal content, gaming content. You go back in time. Okay. I don't even know what to say other than yet again, there's another freak that has been exposed online, and the world is shocked that these people exist. And I guess the moral of the story is people we live in our little bubbles, right? We don't really understand how depraved other communities can be. For as nasty as this was, just imagine what's on his computer. Imagine if you went into his computer and looked at the images and videos he had. I would imagine he has more than just cartoon furry stuff. I'm sure there's actual what's the word? CSAM. I think what we've learned and what we've seen already should be enough to warrant a criminal investigation to look into this guy and get him, like, he's got to go, man. That's a fantastic question, and yes, they could. Their rules are so fucked that if I am clicking through YouTube, like live on YouTube, and I'm showing you a stream, I'm on a stream and I'm showing you other people's content, because it is live, it changes the context of it. Yes, you can get in trouble for live stream. It's technically, it'd be like if I showed you a gun right now, like one of my firearms on the live stream, it's like an instant, they'll instantly kill the live stream because they have a policy against showing firearms live. Part of it is like an anti-self-harm sort of thing, that, too many people went on stream and, self-terminated. So they're just like, oh, you can't have any guns at all on stream, even if it's at a gun range and it's very clearly, if it's law enforcement, sometimes they'll even do it. It's so dumb. But yes, unfortunately, this is the world we live in. So you got to be careful with these things. Yeah, I mean, they have, I hate to say it, but yeah, I mean, I've had the algorithm send me like actual porn. There was like literal porn on YouTube. And I'm not talking like, oh, somebody uploaded something right before They were able to, delete it. Like somebody reported it and it got deleted. It was like, no, it was on for years. The date was years. And it was labeled as educational. And I was really confused. There's some vintage stuff on there, and they're like, "Oh yeah, this is scientific." Like, no, it's not. It's just porn. And then no, this particular one, it was like a Spanish movie. It was like a high quality production. I looked it up, and it's like it's a movie that went into the movie theaters, but it's X-rated. Like it shows full sex. But like, this is not. It's porn, bro. Like, what do you? I don't understand. And it is like, oh, this is allowed. No, it doesn't make any sense. But yeah, I don't know what's on there. I don't want to click it, and then it happens to be something that will just get me in trouble. There's no point. I'm getting back into this. I don't want my channel nuked. But yeah, that's pretty much what I had today. I'm sure there's plenty of other topics going on, but I just wanted to, get those stories out and give you that update. Like, there's just too much going on. Whew, man. As I wrap up here, I just also wanted to say that my job is weird, my real job, as a private investigator. My hours are not consistent, so it kind of sucks sometimes, right? Like, I'm trying to actually make money, and my pay is decent, and I get, on the good days I get like 12, 13 hours, but when it's an off time and I have no activity, I'm just like, oh, you got to go home at the 4-hour mark. And I'm like, bro, like, I just bought a house. Like, I need money. I can't just not work. I don't have any additional revenue streams, and no, streaming is not a revenue stream. I think I get like 25 cents per video or stream I put out. It's like nothing. So it's like, yeah. Yes, that is correct. Yeah. When I was in security, I saw some weird stuff for sure. Oh yeah. I'm still getting stories now that I left. I'm still getting stories for people that are still working for my previous company about things that are happening. You get a lot of the same stuff that police officers would get, EMS would get, because you're before, like, they call them first responders, but security, they're before first responders. They're the ones that are just always there. And then we call the first responders. So yeah, I mean, so you get all the same stories. But yeah, a lot of weird stuff. I think that's all I got, folks. I don't think I have anything else going on. What the hell is this random video? A UFO released by the Department of War. I don't know, man. It just looks like a pod flying through the air. Whatever. I guess I'll share that real quick. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be. It's like, okay. I mean, again, I don't know the context. I don't know how far away this is. It almost looks like a person in like a jetpack from some of these angles. I mean, it looks like almost like a conch shell. I don't know. These videos be nothing to me. It could be anything. But yeah. Yeah. There's infinite weirdness that happens. But all right, I'm gonna keep this brief, just over an hour, so I'm gonna leave it there. As always, please hit that like button, comment down below. Hit that subscribe button if you're new here. I appreciate it. And yeah, I mean, that's really all I have for y'all today. I intend on doing more streams here in the future, obviously. The streams are fun and I like doing them. So if you want to catch those live, that's when the fun is. You know, obviously I have the videos, and then I'll have the shorts that I put out. Obviously you're going to see those too. So if there is anything you guys want me to cover, you're more than welcome to reach out to me. You just reach out on my X account if you want. It's Drew West Media. Drew West Media. Here, I'll put that in chat. Drew West Media. There you go. If you want to, like I said, give me any tips or anything you want me to cover, anything you want me to talk about, that's the easiest way to do it. I believe my messages are open on there. If you just want to drop me a message, you should be able to reach me by email. My email should be public on YouTube. If you go into the back end of my channel. So yeah, that's all I have for you. Did the music stop? Yeah, it did. It wasn't playing the whole time. It did just like one of the songs and then stopped. That's important. Thank you so much for watching.